Cancer, I'm Brittany and this is Pisces Sixth Sense. Today I'm doing a Why Does Your Person Ghost You reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This reading will not resonate with everyone. Just keep that in mind. If you need any information, check it out in the description box. If there's something missing, you can always contact me to get whatever information you need. And also from now on, I'm always going to shuffle cards off camera unless I'm doing a personal reading or unless it's like a really quick reading. But yeah. So if you do get a personal reading, I will shuffle on camera just, you know, so you know it's legit. And that's it. So basically the overall energy for the reason why your person ghosted you is wisdom, which I think this is kind of weird, but what I picked up from this is that this person may have had like an inner knowing that this wasn't going to work out, and so they ghosted possibly. This person could have also felt like you were more wise than them, smarter than them. Just overall, they could have felt a little insecure around you because they could have looked at you as someone that was very wise and intelligent, and it could have just made them feel, you know, less than. And then we have balance. So they could have felt like there was a lack of balance in this connection. They could have felt like either you were giving too much and they weren't giving enough, or you were not giving enough and they were giving too much. Whatever the case was, they felt like there was possibly a lack of balance. They also could have walked away because sometimes people ghost not because there's something wrong in the connection, but because they have other stuff going on in life. So this person could have had just life issues, and they could have felt like their life was not balanced and they needed to regain that balance. So they probably could have just took some time from love and relationships to focus more so on themselves. We also have shadow. So I do feel like this person has some deeper, darker things they needed to deal with. I do feel like a lot of the stuff that was wrong was all on their end rather than like it being any issues with you. We do have stand your ground though. So this person could have had a problem with like maybe the way you carry yourself or your beliefs or something. You know, maybe you're the kind of person that doesn't budge on certain things, and they could feel like, you know, maybe you weren't open-minded enough when it came down to certain concepts or things, you know, and that bothered them. I also feel like this person maybe expected you to kind of like be a pushover, and maybe you didn't allow them to push over you, or, you know, to walk all over you, and, you know, that wasn't working for them, possibly. And then we have heart chakra. So I feel like this person's heart chakra definitely was blocked off. I do feel like their past carries a lot of weight in their present and future. So that could have caused some blockages in this connection, and that could have been why they ghosted you. Getting into the tarot. Now this is where it gets interesting. So we have Three of Swords. This usually indicates third party, possible heartbreak, but for this reading in particular, I got a little bit of third party energy. So we have the Hanged Man and Two of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like this person was trying to see things from a different perspective in love in general, and I feel like this person may have gotten a different view of things by trying to do that. And I feel like this person was juggling multiple people, you and another person. We do have the Hierophant here, which can indicate commitment, marriage. I feel like this person may have been juggling you and their spouse, and I feel like there was a situation between them and their spouse that caused them to walk away from that connection, or that caused them to try to put themselves out there in love, you know, outside of the relationship. And I feel like there was possibly rejection. There was some kind of rejection or some sort of, they had issues in their marriage or their relationship or the connection. So for some people, they weren't married. They were trying to start a connection with someone else. And that person possibly rejected them and did not accept their love offer. And I feel like that person, you know, because they got rejected, you know, they tried to move on, and maybe they tried to move on with you. And then I feel like they tried to look at things from a different perspective. Or this person came back. This person may have came back to them, and they realize that they want to be with this person. Yeah, it could be an air sign, because we do have Knight of Swords here. But they could have decided that they want to go and be with that person. And that could also be why they ghosted you. If not that, I feel like this person possibly was afraid that if they tried to offer you commitment, you would turn it down. Or, like maybe the way that you communicate with this person is kind of harsh, or maybe you don't fully show your feelings to this person, or maybe maybe you overthink a lot of the stuff that they would do or say, and this person felt like you were not going to accept them, or you were not going to accept this offer if there's no third party. And I feel like this person just kind of like kept that offer to themselves and eventually disappeared. But for some of you, this person was doing some third party stuff. For others of you, this person just felt like you were not going to accept the offer. Possibly because of stuff that happened in their past. Or possibly because, like I said, with this balance, they may have felt like the feelings weren't mutual. So they were like, well, why am I going to tell this person how I feel and try to give an offer if they don't like me back? I might as well just disappear. And some people they just make assumptions. Like, they just be insecure and they make assumptions, and they just make moves based off that rather than asking questions. So, or maybe, you know, you could have even reassured them and told them, you know, that you felt otherwise, and they just, you know, didn't believe it because they're insecure or whatever, and they chose to just walk away. I don't know though. We have Colorless Angel. So this person could have dealt with depression as well, especially depression involving love. They could be a kind of person where like they get heartbroken and they're like extremely depressed. Like, you know, they feel like they don't want to go on anymore, and they don't want to leave the bed forever. Like they could take breakups or heartache really, really, really hard. And then we have I Won't Cry For You and Downcast Pride. So this person could have felt like they weren't valued, or like I really feel like this person felt like the feelings were not mutual. And even, like I said, even if you told this person that they were mutual, it's like this person, it didn't click to them. And I feel like this person might have felt as if they constantly have to put their pride aside for this connection. They constantly were getting their feelings hurt or something of that nature. And so they just, like, I feel like, you know, if they ever did get in their feelings about the connection between the two of you, they got to a point where they're like, yeah, I'm not going to cry over this anymore. I'm not going to get hurt over this anymore. I'm done. Or this could be from past relationships. They could have gotten hurt really badly in a past relationship, and they just carry all that into this connection. And you may have never done anything wrong. You could have been great to them, but because they never healed from that past situation, they carried all of that to this and projected those feelings and those fears and everything onto you and the connection with you. And it could have been connections with everyone that they did that with, you know, not just y'all, not just the connection between you two, but, you know, whatever connections they create romantically, they could constantly project that onto those people as well. But it seems like this person just needs to do some healing and working on themselves. And once again, like what all these readings, it's usually the person who ghosted is their fault. It's not something really that the person who got ghosted did. It's not their fault. It's usually, you know, the other person. So keep that in mind. But that's all I have for this reading. Hopefully this resonated or helped. If so, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm doing personal readings, so if you would like one, there's information about how to get one in the description box. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. And I will see you guys in the next reading.